welcome to Bootcamp. Today's workouts. So you want your mats. We have this really low-hanging chandelier, so we have to be really careful about raising our arms. But basically, you want to have a safe environment that you don't kick anything, kick chairs, run into chairs, jump into chairs. This is a bootcamp class with just body weight, so no equipment needed. But you still want to be careful with your movements. So our timing is going to be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds off. We're going to do 2 exercises back to back. So exercise A, B, A, B. So that's 4 minutes of work and then 1 minute of rest. And then we'll do that again for a total of 6 rounds. Then we're going to do 5 minutes of pure abs, straight up abs at the end. All right, at any point that you need a break, you take a break. Anytime you need to take water, you take water. And if you are doing, if we have our 20 seconds break and you want to keep going, then that's fine, do it. But the whole point is that you work really hard during those 40 seconds to elevate your heart rate so that you do need that 20-second break. You don't want to pace yourself so much that when the break comes, you don't feel like you need a break. If that makes sense. All right, so we're going to start with our warm-up. So we're going to ease into the workouts by getting the blood flowing through our body. If you've been sitting all day, you can right now pretend to sit into that chair and do some squats. So hitting the lower body and the blood flowing, and we're slowly elevating our body temperature. So for those of you that don't know James.
Hi. Hips.
So you always want to do dynamic stretches in the beginning of a workout. Get movement and range of motion in your joints. We practice this a lot so that we can be perfectly in sync. I practiced a lot, we did it right now. Oh, I forgot to mention, feel free to play any music you want at your place. Anything that'll hype you up and get you excited to move. All right, let's do some lunges. I'm going to show you this profile. So you want your feet hip distance apart. Then you want to bend that back knee, trying to keep oh, James is alternating. Fancy. You can do either. I'll switch after 10 of these. Two more. And James is going to keep going with the alternating. That's not what I was saying. So anyways, play any music you like. We will have a timer set and we'll tell you when the 40 seconds start, when it's rest, how many more seconds left, all that good stuff. Okay. We're going to do a plank. James is going to do a plank. So plank is warming up your core, your midsection, your abs, your arms, your shoulders, your glutes are squeezing, your quads should be nice and tight. Feel free to do a plank on your elbows if you like. We are doing a lot of push-ups in this class, so we kind of assume that no one has any wrist issues. But if you do, you always do planks on your elbows. Anytime we're doing jumping, you can keep it low impacts. And instead of push-ups, I mean, the only you really can do is if you have dumbbells is to do chest presses. With push-ups, the wrists are involved. There's kind of no way around that. All right. And now we're going to do 10 push-ups at your own pace. You can do it on your toes. You can do it on your knees. Just go ahead and count it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start the first round of the workout. The first 2 exercises are Spider-Man push-ups and sit-ups with the hips up. So it's going to be an upper body with an ab. So in case you're not fully warmed up yet, you can continue warming up with this first round.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Couple of options for your push-up. If you're doing them on your toe, you can have the knee come out as you go into your push-up, or you can push up and then pull the knee in. Right? Do them on your knees. Push up. Back in. Knee.
All right, so the goal is to try to do is as quickly as possible and trying to last the entire 40 seconds. All right, start the timer. In 10 seconds, we are starting our first round, 40 seconds of work. In 3, 2, and 1. So whenever I teach bootcamp on my own, I have to do everything. But now that James is here, I have to do half the workout. But you guys are doing everything. So you guys are the true rock stars. Keep breathing. James.
I heard something a little weird.
So you always want to be breathing. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Want me to do this?
No.
All right, we got 5 seconds left. You are only ever in competition with yourself from yesterday. Every day we one-up ourselves from yesterday. Always progressing forward.
So we come
All
up.
right, so we're in our break.
Push off. And then extend
This is
out
a 20
straight.
second break. I gotta do better about
Starting in 3.
All right, here we go. 40
That's
seconds
it.
of work. It's kind of an explosive hip lift with your feet shooting toward the ceiling. So anytime you warm up your core, your midsection, like what we're doing right now with abs and push-ups, it should heat up your whole body. All right, 10 seconds. Resting in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Spider-Man push-ups again, and then those abs again. So we're repeating everything twice in case this exercise is new to you. So it's like doing 2 sets. Second time will
Starting
be
in
more
5
familiar.
seconds.
Let's go. Lots of options for push-ups. Take the option that works for you and try to keep moving.
Or you can just take the knees out. Take the leg portion out. And just do your push-up on your knees. Or you can just hold a plank and work the legs.
Anytime we do push-ups, we usually give a variation just because we're trying to have some fun with it. But you can always do any push-up variation that you want to do. 3 seconds. All right, break. So hopefully your chest muscles and arm muscles are like burning out, which means you want this break. Muscles grow when you reach that fatigue. In 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Try to keep that lower back imprinted when you shoot your legs away from your head. All right, 10 seconds, you get a whole minute break. So during that time is a good time to grab water. I know it's kind of hard to grab water during those 20 seconds. But again, like I said, anytime you want to grab water, all right, we're done. Anytime you want to grab water, even if it's in the middle of a round, feel free to do so. So all right, during this minute break, if you want to see. Thanks, James. You missed a couple spots. So this is called a sit-through. So this leg is going to is going to step towards the hand. And then the opposite leg is going to kick this hand out of place. So same leg, same hand. And then the opposite leg kicks the hand out of place. So a lot of abdominal work here. So this is called a sit through. So you're going to alternate. Okay? So remember, same foot to same hand. And then there's only one leg back there. So that's the leg that kicks the other hand up. All right, we're going to start in 20 seconds with that first exercise, the sit through. Just kind of showing you guys at an angle so you can see. All right, starting 7. Don't worry, we're going to do this twice, right? We have 2 rounds of this. Good, so step, kick through, step back. Switch. First get the hand, the foots to the same hand. And don't forget, this is a plank right here. We're in a plank. Strong core, strong abs. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Let's try to finish this one. Good, all right. Next exercise, squat jumps. Oh, my face. All right. If you don't want to squat jump, down, up, down, up. I'm doing a heel click. So I'm jumping up high enough, bring my heels together, and then go back to a nice wide landing. Let's go. Heel click out. If you want to do jumping jacks like this, you're going to do. So basically I'm doing a mid-air jumping jack. Soft landings. Your heart rate should really get up with this one. And don't forget to land in that squat so you can really work those leg muscles. 5 seconds. Okay, break. Whew. Really need that break. Okay, we're back to our abs. If you want to make this a jumping version, you can actually jump this foot to the hand. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. It looks like this. Hi. So you jump the foot to the hand at the same time that you shoot the leg through. But you don't have to jump. You can do a step. If you're gonna jump, I don't jump back. I only jump forward. Hey, jump. I don't even know what I look like.
High touch.
Okay, break. Well done. By the way, that's a breakdancing move I learned. I don't know how to do breakdancing, except for that move. All right, in 5 seconds, we're doing our squat jump with the heel click. So get your heart rate up. There you go. Use those arms. Maybe better than this. Go check out what the messages say. Let's see how everyone's doing.
More like break your ankle.
Who said that? It was breakdancing. Oh wait, maybe that's why it's called breakdancing. I never thought about that.
That was Kim.
5 seconds. Break after this. Oh, that was a terrible spot. Okay. Woo! Minute. Get a whole minute. Oh, I love Kim and her commentary.
All right, guys. While you rest, I'll show you the next exercise. So it's going to be a scissor or lunge switch. And on the third movement, you go into your lunge, right? So it's 1, 2, and on the third, lunge. right? So you come right out of this, 1, right? So how you come out is very important. Then 2, and of course 3, right into your lunge, right? You can feel free to step into it, I guess, right? And on the 3rd, just do a reverse or a forward lunge, however you want to go about it. Just keep moving with us. And on the 3rd one will just be a plank jack. So we'll plank and the feet will go. Enjoy the rest of your break.
All right, about 20 seconds until the next round. Grab that water. James' head's gonna hit that chandelier.
Starting in 5 seconds, guys. Get in position. And I'll give you a side view. Right? 1, 2, 3.
We're
Right,
starting.
right out.
Why are you going
1,
so slow?
2, 3.
The round has started.
Yeah.
Go.
We had too much sugar this morning.
We had
Too much birthday
cake. It's James' birthday on Sunday, and we've been eating cake since Sunday. And we'll eat cake all week.
10 seconds.
Use those arms. Good. Woo. Sorry.
All right. So we will out plank. Right? Feet together, feet apart.
You can also do it on your elbows too.
Yeah. You can do it on your elbow, or you can just walk it. Ready?
Let's go.
Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists to protect that wrist. Keep your back nice and straight, core is active. So you don't want your butt way up here. Right. Just going to get on your elbow. Same thing.
All right, back to the first exercise.
Five seconds. And we go. 1, 2, punch. Good, I don't know. You might think 6:30 because of me. Nice.
You really like Scissor. You like it?
I told them 6:30. Good burn. Five seconds, guys. Ready?
Last 30 seconds.
I know it sucks. 25 seconds. 20 seconds to go, guys.
Last 20 seconds. Let's go. This is the only time I look taller than James. If I stand really close to the screen and he's way back there. See how much taller I am? Okay, get around a whole minute. Our next one, we're gonna start with lower body and then end with upper bodies. So the lower body is squats, pivot on the foot, lunge, pivot again, squats, pivot, lunge. That's the low impact version. High impact, squats, lunge, squats, lunge. So I'm kind of pivoting and turning my body mid-air. Front, side, front, side. You want your feet wide so that lunge has that nice stride length. When we do push-ups, we're gonna do push-ups. I'll show that later. We got about 30 seconds of rest left. The push-ups we're actually doing is called 1.5 push-ups. We're starting in 15 seconds. So you go down, and then you come halfway up. You go down, you go all the way up. So you're doing 1.5 with each lowering. All right, here we go. Starting. Squats, lunge, squats, lunge. Square those hips to the side, to the front, to the side. You got this, you got this. You can also do the pivots. When you do the pivots, definitely make sure you're lifting the heel so you don't twist your knee. All right, for knee safety. My knees are mostly bent. I'm hardly straightening up my legs. Quick jump, quick absorption, into. Okay, stop. So that 1.5 push-ups. So you go down, halfway up, down, all the way up. That halfway up doesn't have to be exact, but the basic is you're not going all the way up. Because this is your break. When you come down here, that's hard. When you only go halfway up, it's still hard. And then this is your break. So basically do a pulse. Pulse and lift. Pulse, all the way up. Brace those abs. Hold that nice plank. Toes or knees, your choice. Hands should be nice and wide, wider than that yoga mat. 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, I barely made it. That's how you should feel. You want to feel like you barely made it to that 40 seconds. Oh, my legs. They feel like jello. I think I need more cake. Let's go.
Wire the yoga mat.
20 seconds left. Hit that halfway point. Looking strong, guys. I see ya. Is that Kim bouncing like she's gonna hit the ceiling? Jeez. That is Kim. Oh my gosh. She's going crazy. Oh. All right, nobody likes push-ups, but you know what? Push-ups are always better when we do it together. Because I'll never do it unless you guys are doing it with me. It's just the rules of my life.
All right.
All right, here's the knee version. All right, if you're on your knees, it's fine. You're on your toes. Know that each one of these push-ups count for more than one. It's 1.5. So when I've done 2 of these, I've actually done 3 push-ups. All right, that's how you count it. 1.5, and then there's 3.
10 seconds, guys.
And then 4.5. This is hard. Oh, thank goodness we're done. All right, another minute round. Another minute
Rest.
of rest. I can't talk anymore.
All right. We got push-ups.
We're starting push-ups?
Yeah.
That's me.
So, actually, let's start with squats.
Let's start here from cake.
All right, let's do the reverse. So it's a nice deep squat. As you come up, opposite hand, opposite foot, just reach. I'm very stiff, so this is as good as it gets for me. All right? It's nice reach. When you come down, don't come down with a stiff leg. Go right into that squat.
Okay.
The push-up.
Good hamstring stretch, guys.
The push-up version is going to be a little weird, so I'll explain that too. So what you're going to do, you're going to kind of hover here. So your knees are not touching. You're going to extend, push up, and hop back in. Stay low, right? My knees are just hovering above the mat.
All right, 15 seconds to start. This sounds like really fun, so I wanna participate. I don't want to just stand by the side and watch. What are you doing? Oh, yeah.
Front squat. Squat.
I love kicking. Hamstring stretch. It's okay if your legs are bent.
Mine are definitely bent. I'm stiff. That's bored.
So we're reaching with the opposite hand. Synchronized Bootcamp. It'll be a new Olympic sport soon. Keep doing like kickboxing moves. I can't help it.
10 seconds.
Okay, break. So when you're in the bear position with your knees off the floor, you're not doing a push-up. You're only doing a push-up when your legs are straight. So bear, out. Let's go.
Bring them back in.
You can also walk your feet out and in.
Yes. You can just do this. You can push up, walk it back. Right? There's going to be a lot of core activation here, just to keep yourself up. Right? Walk it. Push up. Walk it back. Alright, again, make sure the back's not rounded. Make sure your butt's not too high up in the air. See if you get a side view of yourself to that nice and flat. Just get out.
Nice, Arya. He's like jumping back and going right into the push-up as his feet lands. Nice. All right, 20 seconds break. Remember, you can do any push-up variations you want. Remember, if you don't want to do push-ups, you don't have to. We can't force you virtually. We don't have a reach that like goes through the screen.
5 seconds.
Let's go. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Sound effects. It makes you feel like you're attacking the workout, attacking life.
Kim's going right along with you too.
Yeah. Go, Kim. Go, Lauren. Go, Maxine. Go, Wallaby. High kicks.
10 seconds.
Keep your butts low in the squat and your kicks high. Come on, Arya. We know that's your favorite exercise.
5 seconds. Get in position.
Nice. We're moving. Good job, Andrani. It doesn't matter that I can't see your videos. I can feel you guys doing these workouts. I feel your energy.
Can you do it? You gotta hop right into it. Nice. Nice.
Okay, we're done. Okay, we got the sixth and final round here. You guys get your minute break? I know, we're doing a lot of push-ups, doing a lot of squats and lunges. We're kind of limited with what we can do body weight-wise. If we had dumbbells, we could do rows, a lot of shoulder presses. Definitely a lot more variety we could do when it's not body weights. but we can't presume that everyone's gonna have the equipment needed, so we always have access to our bodies, right? No excuses. Our bodies go with us everywhere, so we can always do a workout anywhere. All right, we're gonna be cheerleaders. Gotta make sure I don't jump into this chandelier. So cheerleader, tuck jump. Cheerleader, straddle. I'm gonna back up.
Don't whack your head.
Tuck, straddle. Because you're excited. You're excited about jumping, you're excited about life. All right, 20 seconds, we start. And then we're gonna end with another push-up type variation. Wow, you're like, man, you guys didn't do any burpees today. Yeah. Every once in a while we make you miss burpees, so that next time you're like, what happened to the burpees? I missed them. Let's go. Tuck. Straddle. Here's the tuck.
Nice soft landing on those knees, guys.
So the tuck is not a heel to the butt, although if you want to tuck that way, that's okay. It's still a jump.
Nice soft landing. When you land with bent knees to absorb the shock.
Yep, bent knees. And that allows you to go up again. Because it's really hard to jump when your legs are straight. Give me a no. Give me an X. What's that smell? Hugs and kisses. I mean ox. Okay. If you don't want to do your push-ups, you don't have to. It's optional. Basically, do a tricep push-up. Walk your hands forward without moving your feet. When you do that, your hands are in front of your shoulders, your abs work harder. And you bring your feet forward. All right, join me. Push up. Walk the hands forward. Feel that work in your abs. Let your feet catch up so your shoulders are over the wrist. Another push up. The more you walk your hands out without moving your feet, the more work it is for your abs. You should feel that. Just gonna go right off screen here.
Just about.
Jeez, this is hard.
10 seconds. You got a couple more.
I guess I could go backwards. I can move my feet back like this.
There you go.
And my feet. Ah!
Nice.
Hey, we're cheerleaders, remember? We don't give up. We're always cheering. Back to our tuck jump. If you'd rather kick your butt like this, woo, that's fine too. In 3, 2, 1. Soft landing. This is the last round. This is the 6th round, if we counted right, which I have failed to do many times. Very bad at counting. But after this, we're doing 5 minutes of abs straight. 15 seconds. A burpee is basically a push-up combined with a jump. So what I did was just break it down. Here's the jumping part, non-stop. And then we're doing push-ups. Oh, where's the things? Okay. I'm gonna start over here. You can do triceps, like on your knees. Like this, push up. I come off my toes, walk my hand forward, and then let my feet catch up.
Nice.
The idea is that your hands go ahead of your shoulders, which creates more work for the abs. Right there. I know this is my butt. Keeping my butt down. 10 seconds. Whoa. Okay. That's it. Get some water and then get on your mat. We're going to do 5 minutes of abs. We've never taught a boot camp class that actually ended on time because we I've never bothered calculating the minutes so that it would end in 45 minutes. So we're gonna do 5 minutes of abs in about a minute. So starting at 6:37, that'll take us to 6:42. Then we do about 3 minutes or so of cool down. All right? Hope that works for you guys. When I do abs, I'm gonna be doing different kinds of abs, and also it kind of includes a little bit of spine work. So the idea is that I'm changing up the kinds of abs we're targeting, from obliques to rectus abdominis to transverse, a little spine work, a little glute work, so that hopefully we can do 5 minutes of work nonstop, right? You're gonna burn out different muscle groups. Okay, let's get ready. Hopefully that minute break is good. Okay. So we just did a plank, so I'm gonna do planks later. But here we go, 5 minutes. On your backs. Basic crunch. If you've done abs with me before, I always start with this. Why? Because if there's anything I do during this 5 minutes that you don't want to do, don't feel comfortable doing, it hurts your back, hurts your neck, this is where you want to come back to. The basic crunch. Your neck is supported by your hands, your feet are on the ground, your lower back is supported by the floor. Okay? I'm going to take my front leg and my back arm, I'm going to reach it towards each other. Whether or not you touch your toe, whether or not you fully straighten your leg, try to reach to the outside of the leg. Outside, good. Give me 4 more. Both shoulder blades come off the ground. Switch sides. To the outside of the leg. But both shoulder blades are coming off the ground. Give me 4 more. Our rectus abdominis and obliques are starting to feel the burn. All right, so we're going to go back to the first leg, the first pairing. Keep your abs nice and flat, lower back imprinted. We're no longer crunching and lifting our head, neck, and shoulder blades up, so this should work your abs in a different manner. It's more stabilizing. Your abs are still tired, but it should feel different. Give me 2 more. And then switch legs. Okay, keep going. I'm just going to show you an option for the next round. I'm going to be extending both arms and legs, but if you want to keep just one leg, one pair going, you can do it like this, with the legs up though, okay? So do 4 more here. Why'd you stop? Okay, so a couple options. Legs are up. You can reach just one pair, 12 times and then 12, or we're going to do doubles for 24. Here we go. Keep that lower back imprinted. Remember, you have the option to reach opposites, but everything's off the ground. You also have the option to keep at least one leg on the ground too, like we did in the first round. Hey James, are you counting?
No, absolutely.
Is anyone counting? Anyone? Anyone at all? Okay, since nobody knows, we'll do 10 more. 10, 9, 8. We're flipping over after this. 3, your legs are working too. All right, flip it over. You have a minute left. Okay. the back leg or the right leg, doesn't matter which, and cross it under, and then return. I'm gonna kick James. So basically my shoulders are staying square, but my pelvis is rotating. My foot is on the ground. All right, so if you want a lot of challenge, you can lift the leg off the ground like that. Ugh, it's a lot, it's a lot. There's enough work when you lift the leg here to do this. Now, try it on your wrist. Knee, bring it over. Knee, bring it over. So the more advanced version is you keep the leg off the ground like this, which kind of reminds you of breakdancing again. Okay, last 20 seconds. I know, your eyes are tired. Do some spine work. You can lift opposite limbs, or all four. These are the final exercises. It's basically stretches your abs a little bit while it works. Oh, there's a timer. It works on the muscle. It works on the muscle that opposes your abs. All right, let's stretch. Let's stretch like this. What happened to James? Okay, James is stretching too. I'm just not sure what. So here's your ab stretch. Well done, you guys. Well done. Hopefully you're sweating. Hopefully you're feeling like you accomplished a lot.
You actually sweat a little. That's a first.
I'm dripping sweat over where you drip sweat already. So here's our quads. Anytime we do lots of squats and lunges, you're gonna feel all along here. Well, let's stretch those hips, inner thighs, and hamstrings. Try to pull your leg as close to your head as you can. You look like we're posing. What a beautiful stretch. Point those toes. All right, feel free to face the back. I'm going to turn all the way around. You can just face the back like this, but I'm going to turn around.
Turn on its back.
So you want to feel the stretch here. If you don't, you got to pull the leg behind you more, because the more it's in the front, the less stretch you'll feel. You don't want to pull it up. You want to keep it aligned with your hips. The same principle applies when you're standing up. You want to pull the heel to the same butt cheek and directly behind you. Good. And the hips, inner thigh, hamstring. If you want to get into your calves a little bit, flex your foot. Feel your calves. You might notice you're more flexible on one side than the other. Like when I was a child, I could always do the right splits when my right leg was forward, but I could never do the left.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why it's scary when I can see men do splits. Okay. Stretch our chest here. Feel free to stand up if you want to stay seated. I like to stretch standing up because I can kind of arch my back a little bit, opens up my chest a little bit more. And if you want a deeper stretch, just hold your own hand. Remember, if you don't have someone's hand to hold, you can always hold your own. James is tired of my quotes that make no sense. Crisscross the wrist and stretch the upper back. We didn't directly work the upper back today, but it doesn't mean you don't need to stretch. If you've been sitting at your desk for a long period, it's good to get motion in this whole area, right? Big arm circles. That's not step on my phone here. We forgot to do this in the beginning of class.
Yeah, we usually do.
And bring those arms forward.
Because we start with, that's because you started. I would start with arm circles.
Just look right to the spot. And just loosen up anything else that feels pretty tight. The thing about boot camp and any strength training exercises is that you're contracting the muscles. You're tightening muscles. That's how muscles contract. So it's really important that you loosen and stretch and re-lengthen those muscles after workout. This actually applies for everything, dance too, but more so about strength training.
TikTok. Time is done.
Okay. You guys have been totally awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Feel free to give any feedback. Like, I want more burpees next time.